All right, we're here, burger review. I've been promising this one for a while. We're at White Manna in Hackensack, New Jersey, here with my dad, my best friend Joey. The three of us here to review the burger. We've all been here before. We're all excited to eat it. Shout out Guy Fieri for going here first. I'll play some video so people can see what it looks like in there. All that, it might be a little loud, but that's all right. I mean, we know what we're getting into, right? Should we just dive into it? Let's dive into the burger. So, let's see. Small cheese. Is that you? No, that's you. That's the camera woman's. Shout out my mom. I think this is a small plane. Great packaging. Very, very greasy. You can see it coming through the bag. This is your plain one as well. And then another small plane. So what we do,
Maybe you want ketchup? I thought pickles.
I'm good. I think they're on here. They're not. So first we talked about the started table. I showed the bag, incredibly greasy coming out the bag. I think that's part of the appeal of White Manna. We'll take a look at the burger. Sopping wet. So we give a score of 1 to 10. What would you say on your started table here?
So what's sopping wet is bad, I guess?
I mean, it's not ideal. You know, we know the taste of the burger, so we know it's going to be good. But for me,
I don't mind it.
for me, I don't want a soup burger, but
I don't mind it.
okay.
I don't mind it. I'm gonna give it a 7.
A 7. All right, 7 on started table. What do you think?
I give it an 8. It's fine for me.
Okay, I'm going to give it a 6. I'm a little bit more of a critic, but it's just wet. It's just wet. So then we look at the bun and toppings. As every White Manna burger has, unless you request otherwise, it's got onions, pickle or somewhere.
Nope.
You're
Pickle's
okay.
in.
Whatever. That's fine. No pickle on it. No frills. We don't do anything to it. It's perfect, right? It's the perfect. Uncle Michael here got his order as well. What do you think? Bun and toppings. Out of 10, what's your score?
7.
7 again. You're an easy man with 7. What do you think?
One of the toppings are fine. Both soggy. 7.5.
I'll give it an 8. I think they've nailed exactly what to do. Just onion and burger, and cheese if you want it. All right, well, let's take our first bite. Fantastic. That's what it always is.
I give it an 8.
It's a 9.5 for me. That's a easy 9.5 first bite.
Easy 9.5.
All right, easy 9.5. We'll finish the rest of our order, come back, and we'll talk about the taste and everything else.
Don't make a wrong move in this joint. Cheers. Fresh made, in front of you, not frozen. Honestly, I could have 18 or 75 of these.
All right, we finished our burgers. I had 2 singles. What did you have?
I had a double and a single.
And what did you get?
I had a double and a single.
And a cheeseburger. You
And
had, right?
and a cheeseburger
How did
on the double.
How did the cheese compare to the plain?
I liked it better.
Okay.
I like the cheese better.
Okay, two weak-stomached men over here couldn't handle the cheese. You just don't like it.
I don't like cheese.
I have a weak stomach. Everyone knows I can't eat the cheese. So we'll do texture first. I'll start. I love this burger. I really do, and it'll reflect in my final score. I don't love the texture of this burger. It's just wet. The whole thing is wet. It grossed me out a little bit, but I don't hate it. I'll give it a 7 on the texture. What do you think?
8 on the texture. I love the taste. Love the feel of it. 8.
I'm gonna give a 8.5 on the texture.
8.5. I forgot to mention that Joey, you might be wondering why he's here. I just said he's my best friend. Also a movie star, star of the Mike and Joe films with Mike right back here.
Oh, hey, everyone. Hi, gang.
What did you think, Uncle Michael? What was your review out of 10?
I give it a 10.
Okay.
It was delicious. What are you guys doing here? Delicious. Always so great.
Oh, great.
Always
And
so
what a surprise to see him
Wow.
in both parts of the video. I mean, we should just end it right there. Yeah, thanks. All right. Overall taste. So we had Uncle Michael gave it a 10. I'm going to give it a 9, a 9.5. It matches the first bite. It's pretty much a perfect burger. You know what? I'll give it a 10. It's a 10. The overall taste for me is a 10. I talked myself up there. It's got to be a 10.
I'm always reluctant to give anything a 10. That's like way up.
Yeah.
But, you know, we lived here in Hackensack for 5 years. It's such a staple. It was on Triple D.
Yeah. Shout out, Guy.
Taste, I'll give it a 10.
I'm going to give it a 9.5. The experience was great. My numbers didn't add up to a 9.5, but the final complete experience of it, it's not quite a 10 for me, but it's very close. It was great.
A hard man to please. Yeah, he did overall taste. It's overall everything, the experience, everything. So now's the fun part where you have to remember what you scored everything else and then add it all up. I forgot to tell you that. If you don't, I can just say, here's our final scores and I'll put them across the bottom. I think I gave it a 6, a 7, which would be 13, a 9.5, which would be a 22.5. I think I just gave it a 10, 32.5, and then I think I gave it a 7. So I think I'm up to a 39.5. We multiply by 2. I think I'm at a 79 right now for my final overall score. I believe is a 79.
So I think I gave it an 8.
Okay.
And then another 8.
Okay.
And then a 9.5.
Okay. There goes Mike running. Running from the cops. Running away. We thought it was the cops. It was just an ambulance. You can come back.
8, 9.5.
Okay.
What's the next category?
Texture.
9.
No, 7, I believe you gave it.
No.
Okay.
Okay, maybe 7.
Okay. It doesn't matter. I'll put the final scores at the bottom.
The last one, yeah.
We'll just put them at the bottom. Whatever they were. Well, that's too many numbers. I have trouble enough remembering my own. But final thoughts. Would you recommend coming to White Manna?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a bucket list place.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll say, if you like cheese, 2 double cheeseburgers, fries, and a Coke, go order that. But that wraps up the review. Thank you both for coming on. Thank you, Uncle Michael. Thank you, Mom, for filming. Thank you, White Manna. And we'll be back in a couple weeks with who knows where. But we'll figure it out.